Hello everyone, my name is Dracoman and welcome back to another redstone video, an actual redstone video. And in this video we are going to be talking about these things here. And also another little thing about these pistons is that I will be putting them in this video and probably a couple others just to see whether or not they fit in with the videos, and if it's too annoying or not too annoying, then we can keep or discard the texture. It doesn't really matter. Although personally, I really love the texture and I would love to keep it. But in this video we are going to be talking about how to not how to make these things, but we're going to be making something that automatically builds these things at the press of a button. And that is going to be using multiple sets of just like rows and rows of each individual item that we'll actually need. And so I'm thinking, to start, we're going to be pushing this row of slime blocks and honey blocks forward, and we're using them alternating so that they can actually separate. And then we're going to be pushing this forward, and then this piston and this honey block will connect. We can then bring down an observer and then push that whole set 2 blocks forward into this position right here. And then we can do the same thing on this side, push it into place, and then that should actually just start it up. Is it really that simple? I suppose we could find out. Okay, so we have this, we're gonna have like names for these things. Whatever. We have this row of observers here, and that once this row will be pushed forward that direction in 1 block, then this observer will fire into this block, which will then push the observer down and towards, or being part of the system. And then it's the same thing on this side. So now we'll go ahead and put pistons right here and right here, just like that. Might as well put them here and here as well. And then we'll also have to put glass underneath these and underneath the pistons as well. And that is because once we push these forward, we can only actually push it 1 block. So I've decided we might as well use some sand. Actually, let's be more creative than that. So I've decided we're going to use some concrete powder to continue pushing it along. So once it pushes 1 block forward, concrete powder will fall, providing the next block to push forward. And then eventually I could just put in a command block that will refill the concrete, and then we can just replace all of the sand with observers or whatever else we happen to be using. And for these sections underneath the glass and the observers, for like these sections of honey and slime here, I've decided we can just have the sand coming alongside it, and then once we push a honey block or slime block forward, we can just, like a tick or two later, we can just push a sand or a concrete block down into this area here so that it will actually continue filling up. Okay, I've connected everything up. This is actually not where the firing is going to come from. It's going to come from further back, because we still need to fit a machine in here somewhere to push everything forward into the middle of the contraption. But this is the first test, so if we, I guess, just go ahead and get rid of this. It's kind of unnecessary now. If we go ahead and click this button, all of the things, or all of the parts, should come into the middle and connect, or at least they should. Which they totally did. That was awesome. And then now all we need to do is push it to the middle, because this block here, this honey block, is connected to this observer and this piston. So if we just push that 2 blocks into the middle, that'll be where it's supposed to be, and then that'll be that section of the flying machine done. Okay, so if I did this correctly, which I totally did not actually. Okay, this system here should work. So when I click the button, all of the pieces will move into the middle section here, and then just a few ticks later, these pistons here will pull for or push forward as a double piston extender, and then this stair block here will push the entire segment into the middle and then should retract fairly quickly. So if we go ahead and get a button and test this out, there it is, but we need a longer pulse gun. Wait a second, why am I upset? The whole thing just worked. Or not the whole thing, but you know, we got it to the middle. We just need to extend the pulse down here and then we're good to go. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so with this added pulse extender, the whole thing should work as designed. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got that whole thing done. That is amazing, although this pulse is extremely long, so maybe we could shorten that. So if we try this one more time, we do appear to be running out already, so that's a problem. It could still go even faster. I don't even know if we need either of these, honestly. So if we went ahead and got rid of these, Okay, we still need one though, because that's just a pulse extender. Alright, so if we did that, what would that do? Oh god, that's a problem, there's nothing left up here. Okay, let's try that one more time. So if we click this button, they're all pushed to the middle, and then pushed out, and this was doing some wacky stuff, or my computer's just being wacky. Okay, so if I did this correctly, when I hit this button, all of these observers are facing the wrong way. It just means we need to change the polarities, and they are now all facing the correct way. Awesome. Okay, and no, just so you know, I am not a whiz at command blocks. I just know a simple fill command, that's all. And now with these extra command blocks here, we can refill all of the lime concrete powder tower things and all of the things on this side. The only thing I haven't done with these command blocks is refill this, because this is alternating blocks, and I don't know if you can do that with command blocks, because I don't really know command blocks that well, and so I'm just thinking that I could easily do that by hand whenever I do this thing here. Okay, let's go ahead and try and see if this whole thing works. So if we click this button, they all come forward, and that pushes it forward. Oh wait, yo, it just worked. That means that we just need to do the other side, which does look like it should be in place, and then it will send the machine off that way, I believe. Okay, assuming I did all of the redstone correctly and connected it all up in the correct places, I think we're actually done. So if we set this off, okay, we can actually cut off some of that. Oh crap. Yeah, dang it. Okay, I'm pretty sure by just lowering this down, that should actually fix the problem. So if we go ahead and head back over here through this mess of wires and hit this. Oh yeah, I have yet to cut off some of that time, but there we go. There is our flying machine. It's going off, and nope, it just momentarily cuts off that line. Okay, that's awesome. And yeah, well, there it goes. That's awesome. Okay, so we can definitely cut off some of this timing. I would say that many would be just right. I think we can actually cut off a little bit more than that. Not exactly sure how many, but I think if we did that, we could seriously cut off more. There's no way. Could we just do 4 ticks? Would that actually work? Oh my gosh, look at that. Just 4 ticks, and we have ourselves a flying machine. That is insane. Okay, well, it's not 4 clicks after the button press, but look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. I was honestly considering skipping this because I didn't really feel all that motivated a couple days ago to actually build something like this. But this was totally worth it, and the best part is we can just refill it. See, look at this. Everything's refilled. The chat has just been filled as well. But look at that. We can just refill it and then just keep moving. Keep going on. Just continue making flying machines. That easily. Oh, that is insane. I am so happy I made this thing. This is awesome. And once again, the command blocks are only for filling blocks. They're not. I'm not trying to like cheat my way through the redstone, because I don't know enough command block knowledge to actually cheat anything. These are just for filling up like those tall like towers of concrete powder and these lines of that. And oh gosh, also I need to refill these by hand. I forgot about that. Okay, I just had to. So now I've created an individual command block to fill each individual block of these with either honey or slime, and as you can see, if we just destroy some of these, just pretend they've been used in making flying machines, and then click this button, as you can see they have all been successfully refilled, as the chat is spamming right there. So now if we go ahead and hit this button, you can see everything is set off. The flying machines get sent off into the world to live its life and eventually despawn in the blocks ahead. Although I'm sure if I fly over there far enough, I'll probably find all the flying machines that I've made. But as you can see, this is a working system, and I am so very happy I made this. This is so cool. This is unbelievably cool. And also, what's great about this is, look, these are like multicolored flying machines. I didn't actually do that on purpose. That's just how it came out. But of course, we can just click this button, refill everything, and just keep making flying machines. This is, honestly, it's unbelievably fun. It's ridiculous how much fun I'm having just doing this. But that is all I have for you today. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed it, then consider subscribing, because that'll help out a lot. But yeah, I'll see you next time.